Welcome everyone. Today is, I think, the fourth official training session. We had other two unofficial or mini training sessions. We will be trying to solve some vjudge problems. We are going to take a look at three dice. Okay, so we have time limit here actually. Before it was not mentioned, the time limit, right? Okay, so for the first time we have a time limit of 2 seconds. Okay.
More than
Okay, it is, yeah. For basic computation, 2 seconds is too much actually. Okay, so
Takahashi.
Takahashi has rolled 3 dice. Okay, let me first start by commenting all of this. I keep adding more and more comments on the but anyway. Has rolled the 3 dice. They are showing numbers A, B, and C on the top faces. On the top faces. Okay. Find the sum. So this is the problem statement. This is the line that interests me. By the way, the problems, all of them will contain a lot of gibberish. Not gibberish, sorry. Jargon. I call it jargon. Jargon is what? unnecessary. لا, just unnecessary talk. Ultimately does not contribute anything to the problem. So you need to filter out all this noise in order to find the specific problem parameters. Okay, so the first parameter, or the most important parameter here, is find the sum of the numbers on the bottom face. On the bottom face, okay, so it is showing A, B, and C on the top face. So what we need to do is imagine a little bit. Okay, here, each of these dice is a standard cubic die, where the sum of the numbers on the opposite face is 7. Okay, so the opposite face sum is 7. So if we think about the dice, and I cannot draw it here, but I'll represent it actually by numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? This is the normal dice, 6 faces. So the top 3 maybe are these, 1, 2, 3. Okay? And these are the bottom 3, and we can think of it this way. But what they are saying here, each of these dice is a standard cubic where the sum of the numbers on the opposite face is always 7. So whatever number is on the opposite face need to be 7. Okay. Okay. What else? Constraints A, B, and C clearly should be from 1 to 6. So any number displayed on the dice need to be from 1 to 6. This is, I think, obvious. All values inputs are integers. Okay. Input are given in the standard format ABC. So we'll do the trick, the split trick. Okay. So what is the sample input? On the first dice and the first face, 1, 4, and 3. So if we remove 1 and 4 and 3, we're left with what?
2, 5, 6.
2, 5, 6. Okay, combine 2 and 5 and 6. So,
okay.
2 plus 5 plus 6, we get what? 13.
الانبوت هو الفيس that we can see.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
Because again, a cubic dice, imagine it this way. Okay, you are seeing. If you look at it, you're always seeing 3 faces. I don't think that it's possible to see more than 3, right? It's not possible. So if you're looking at it, you're seeing 3 faces. So obviously, if you remove these faces, you're left with the other 3 faces. Okay, so in this case, 5, 6, and 4. So remove 5, 6, and 4. You're left with 1, 2, 3. 3 plus 2, 5, and 1, 6. So the total is 6.
Okay.
We resolved the hard part. Now comes the easy part. Make sense? The hard part is always understanding the problem. And that's why, in the beginning of the class, I remember it. I asked whose comprehension level is high, because it is it comes down to this eventually. And it is comprehension, how you comprehend the problem. And by the way, they gave you also the formula here. The numbers on the bottom, 6, 4. We have 6, 4, 13 should be. So always look for these hints, by the way. Always look for these hints where it bluntly gives you the formula. And you might be overthinking it, and while it's actually written somewhere. So this is it. Now, the easy part is what? We need to use a list. I'll try to help you because you are going to write the code. We need to use a list, right? One of the list methods is what we need to remove from that list, right? So we have the pop. Remember? Dot pop. We need to use the dot pop method. And luckily, it's easy to use the dot pop here. And what else? And of course, we need to do sum. Clear? Okay. I'll help you a little bit by taking. What is this? Didn't we write here خلص use the dot split العادية.
الماب؟
that map.
لا الماب عندي بلابتوب.
Laptop. Let's use it. Let me just take over. Put the keys back.
Define ints.
No need to define them. Oh, use the split. Use the split and convert it.
بس يعني
It's only 3 numbers. If you want, grab it from here. Grab the code from our cheat sheet. It's here. The cheat sheet, if you scroll down.
just find
Here. Yes, you can copy.
ints الماب
And just copy it.
Yeah.
Okay. Easier this one. It's being lazy for no reason. Okay. Okay. In order to use or utilize pop, if you are suspicious about anything in Python, what is the best way? Is to actually use it and see the output. Okay.
بكرة training what time? This is عبد كانوا مفكرينك تسكت شعبي.
So was the recording.
Tomorrow 11:30, okay?
So the best way to actually know what function does is to use it, or use the intelligence. Call it. Don't be afraid. Call the function by name. Dot pop. Open.
and brackets the one I want to pop.
Yeah, just open the parenthesis and look at the definition of the function. Intelligence helps you. Okay. Remove and return item at index. So it removes it actually from the list. So it is mutating the list, okay? And returns item at index. It will return the item. Whatever it removed, it will tell you remove this, by the way. Raises index error of empty or index up. Okay, so how to use it? For example, I want to remove 2. Okay, now 2 here does not actually mean the number 2.
Okay, so 3.
Exactly, excellent. It will remove at index the number 3, which is at index 2. So 0, 1, 2. Okay. And if we print again the number list, we will see that it was
1, 2, 4, 5.
yes. Here. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So this is the entire trick: is to use the function, utilize the intelligence to understand more about it, and see the output.
The problem is I didn't understand how to get the inputs and pop whatever is not in the input. That's what I.
That's another problem. You're right. You're right. This is actually requires a little bit. No.
I'm telling you.
So, so now I understand your pain point, which is how to subtract two lists from each other. This is what you're struggling with. Okay. Now, in order to uh, simplify this process, so we need first to capture the sample input. So 1, 4, 3.
The map makes it as a list, right?
Yeah, this will return it as a list.
Okay.
This will be actually a list. Okay. Now, in this case, it's simple. Why? Because the number itself, if we subtract 1 from it, it will give us the index of that number in the original list. Make sense?
Yeah. Because it's in order.
Yes. Because it is in order. So again, for those who are watching, maybe they didn't catch it. Okay. So assume the user inputted 4 and then 3 and 2. Where is 4 in this list? Yani, this list, let me, this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the index here. What I wrote down here is the index of each item in this list. It is zero-based index, okay? So if I'm given from the user, he gave me 4, 3, and 2. What should I do to get the number 2 here? Simply, because the number 2 is having the index 1, all I need to do is subtract 1 from it. And this will give me the number 2. Then I can pop it out of the index and remove it from the list. Okay. Another way, if the user is giving me 3, I know for a fact that 3 exists always. This word always. It is fixed. It is almost a constant. Okay. If I know this detail that it is fixed, I have nothing to worry about. I can make my program around this constant. Yani I'm building everything around this array, right? I'm capturing this array. I'm using it as a base for all my calculations. So this way, it made the programming process simpler. So now, once I capture the int, and in order to capture the ints, all I need to do is call the function, right? That's it. After capturing the ints, I need to put it in user list. So user list equals the ints. Now, how can I loop over the ints?
Loop for num مثلا
Nice.
user list.
In
user list.
correct. And then what?
مرتين.
Correct. Now, all I need to do is what?
Wait. Nothing, but then we pop whatever. Available inputs. Will pop.
Which is what? What should I type here? We are looping over
Pop inputs.
No, we captured the input
Okay.
here. This is the input. This is the user input. We already captured it. We are looping over it now. And you mentioned it is num.
Pop from the list. From number list.
It's already written.
Hey, okay.
Okay. But what should I pop? What is the index that I should pop? We already mentioned the formula for it. The user, we mentioned here. The user entered 431, right? Now imagine that this 431 became an array here, or a list. 4, 3, and 1. And now we are looping over the 4, 3 here, right? So I have 4 with me. What should I do to pop it from this list?
Yeah, we subtracted from its index number.
Correct.
Hey, but how? That's
You already have the number. It is 4. And what is the formula? It is always the same. The formula simply is you just subtract 1 from the number that the user entered, and you can pop it from its original list.
okay. So okay.
If the user enters 1, 1 minus 1, 0. So I can pop 1 easily from the list by using this formula.
I understand that. What do we put here?
Num minus 1.
Input now -1.
Make sense?
That's
And whatever is left inside the user list, I need to sum it. So user list, I believe there is actually, there is not, because this, okay, let me switch to this, user list dot, count, reverse, sort. No, they don't have, okay, no problem. Add? It will add another. But I'm sure there is a way to do it shortly. But all I'm going to do is create a counter, total equals 0. Then I'm going to loop over whatever is remaining in the user list.
another one.
Exactly. Okay, there's no need for this for. And then total plus equal num. And then I'm going to print.
Wait. Hey, the sum.
Sorry, total.
The sum.
Yeah. Clear?
Yeah.
And run. Let's take a sample input 143. 1 space 4 space 3. And it gave us 0. Okay. Let's see what is the wrong total. Num in user list. Num in user list. Sorry. Num in number list. Sorry. Number list. Okay. Here. Run again. 1, 4, 3. Enter. But no, it's not the correct answer. It's 13. It's supposed to be 13. So we have something missing. Maybe 1, it will pop this one 0. 4, it will pop 3. Correct. Okay, let's see what is happening here. My own way of debugging is actually to print the number list here. Okay. We said one. What was it? 1, 4, 3. 1, 4, 3. So 2, 3, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 10, 11.
1, 2, 3. Why is it 3 and 3?
There is. There's something wrong, of course. We didn't account for something. The moment we pop an item from a list, the index change.
Index change. I know there was something like that.
So then in this case, instead of pop, what can we do?
Can't we take the inputs and then subtract?
Wait. I remember we go here. Maybe in this case we should use the dictionary actually.
Can I tell you something? I think
Yes.
the شو اسمه مجموع الدايس لو 6 5 4 3 2 1 مجموعة then subtract the input.
Also possible.
That would make it much easier.
That will throw all this rubbish into the.
That's the way I think about it.
Okay, actually, your way. This is how I think about it, and maybe your way is. I'm not sure. Let's see. Okay, I get your point. So, what is the total number of dice? It's 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6. Okay. total, yeah, total. And the user is adding his input, right? So all I need to do for num in num list user total equals 0, okay? And user total must equal num. I'm accumulating all of them, right?
And then subtract.
Then print, yeah, your way is much better actually. Total minus, which is always going to be bigger than the user total. This is the ultimate way.
1, 4, 3.
1, 4, 3. Let's go back so we can test the other use case. 1, 4, 3. 4, 3. Wait,
Number list.
total. Not in number list, in user list. Right?
We did the same mistake.
1, 4, 3. Correct.
Correct?
Yes. And then 5, 6, 4. 5, 6, 4. 6, correct. Okay. So, subhanAllah, everyone has their own way. Your way was much more straightforward, actually. Okay, let's take the code. And this is the first time we're using function in the submission. So let's see if we'll accept it or not. In order to submit, where should we go?
Same, I think.
There's no stuff.
Under.
I think this is different page. It was we are logged out, logged in or logged out. We're logged in.
Open this, then go to D. 3 dice.
We clicked on the origin. That's why. It took us to the origin page. Okay, submit. Python. Okay, thank you. Take this. Put submit.
Why do we need number list?
Which one? خلاص, we took it. We don't need.
صار ساعة أشوفها.
We don't need it actually. We should have saved all of these in separate files, but okay, no problem.
Fine.
Accepted. Okay, perfect. I like this solution much better than mine. Mine is a little bit
يعني this one.
complicated.
This one is for if you already know the values.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
So it's very basic.
Discount here. There is a train. Okay, first let's check time. Okay, we can see. There is a train going from station A to station B.
متى class?
I think in half an hour.
Half an hour? 4:30?
Yeah. Let me double check. This Teams.
Can you just...
Yeah. Okay, so there is a train going from station A to station B that costs X yen. Yen, I think, it's mentioned in currency of Japan. Also, there is a bus going from station B to station C that costs Y yen. Joy Sino got a special ticket. With this ticket, she can take the bus for half of the fare if she travels from station A to station B. The bus for half the fare. Travels from station A to station B by train. She can take the bus for half the fare if she travels from station A to station B by the train, and then travels from station B to station C by the bus. How much does it cost to travel from station A to station C if she uses this ticket, the special ticket? Okay. One, the station اللي هي مش station the cost the cost does not exceed 100. Y is an even number. Y is an even number.
The bus is ticket.
Okay. All values are integers. If it costs x yen, if it costs x yen to travel from station A to station C, print x. Okay. 81.58. The train fare is 81. They capture 81 first, and then they capture the train fare is
It's
81.
very, very, very easy.
The train fare 58 divided by 2 using the special ticket, 50% discount. Thus, it costs 110. It's summation with division, right? So I think they're trying maybe to test the order of operation or something. So it is as you say, yani, without overthinking. You need to basically combine the two inputs. You need to take the first input, then sum it with the second input, and divide the second input by 2. So it will be 50%. So let's test it again. 4 plus 54. That's why they mentioned it's even number. Why? Because when you divide even number by 2, you always get what?
An even number.
An even number, but a whole number.
Exactly.
There's no fraction. That's why they mentioned this detail. So 54, it will give us 22.
Y and
Sorry, it will give us 54 divided by 2. It will give us not 20. 231. Yes.
إيه بس راح نطول الوقت كله يعني.
يعني على حسب ان شاء الله، لانه ولا ان شاء الله الامور تكون
لا إذا يعني بنطول قلت مسألة منك 25 دقيقة مش راح.
ان شاء الله. Okay, so what is 54 divided? My math is very bad.
divided by 2.
27. Okay, 27 plus 4, it is 31. Correct. So our logic is correct. Actually, this helped us a lot. They gave us the answer.
بس في شرط.
Yes.
Y is an even number. However, it's also the input. But how can we make sure the inputs?
No, we don't. Mr. Rashid. This is the same thing from last time. Is that you don't need to validate
Okay.
the input. Okay. There's no validation for it. You assume it is right only.
Okay.
Okay. Actually, you can solve it now. Want to solve it now? And then so you can relax at home.
Not relaxing. So
Okay. I'll leave this function and this actually. I'll delete this. Let's delete whatever we're keeping up. It's not worth it anymore. Go back to the recording to user numbers. Maybe better. Okay.
Can I do it my own way?
Which way? Okay, yeah, sure, sure.
And, okay,
Sure.
أنا دايما عندي مشكلة بهذا.
قول لي.
شلون اسوي ريدو؟
ريدو
كنترول زي بس هذا ما
كنترول شيفت زي ريدو.
آه.
عنده سوري عنده كنترول زد.
زين شلون اسوي كومنت؟
كنترول كي كوماند كي كوماند سي. كوماند كي
هني مشكلتي يعني if I do it in 2 lines it's easier. فلما يكون multiple integers in one variable with split أضيع.
ما
أنسى.
حكينا سبليت
أدري بس أنسى ما أدري شيء لازم.
but 2 lines it's not possible
إيه it's not gonna be.
because input itself it reads an entire line. You cannot read يعني segment. Split, no, don't use it this way. Split is a function. So you have to call it as a function. يعني with parentheses. لازم القواس. بعدين المسافة داخل.
يعني الحين there's 2 values in x.
Correct. So call
How
it,
do I إيه
just call it x. Value 0. And then x of and x1. بس صار معك. You can do whatever you want to do.
صار
هنا.
الاكس input that's what okay
تمام.
زين بعدين print x why doesn't it print my input it's not printing I input 85 81 58 it doesn't print
Doesn't print anything.
no
Did you save the file?
no
You have to save the file. Every time you make a change, save, command save. Command S. Then, by the way, if this behavior bothers you, you can tell Visual Studio to save automatically with each keystroke.
on my laptop it does
It does. Okay. For me, I don't do this.
صار لي ساعة بس
والله. شو صار؟
قاعد احاول بكسب بالطريقة.
لا بدون، ما في داعي للوب. Why should you loop? You already know that it's only going to be two numbers.
Just
You loop when you don't know. يعني no, command Z.
ها
Command Z. Just delete the 4 line. Line number 7, delete it. And keep keep the formula itself. But of course, store the output of the formula inside another number. Yes, excellent. Now you just do the formula and store it, or if you want.
that's what I did. I did
Okay.
already.
Okay,
It
what happened?
returned an error. لأن it's not an integer.
How come? It is.
Let me just do it. Actually, can I just read it?
Okay, yeah, do whatever you were. Yes, I think till here is okay. Okay, so what was wrong? Maybe another one? No, I think it was just a typo from your side.
This is not correct.
No, you were missing this column.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Okay,
It wasn't.
so
that.
X.
It was here. The error was here because it's not. Not.
Ints will return integers. So X divided by 2, yeah, it will return a float actually. This will return a float, but it's not a problem. It shouldn't be a problem. Let's see, maybe I'm mistaken.
$81.
Okay, it's x0. Map object is not subscriptable. Map object x of 0. So x of, we called it x. The split. Yes. Thank you. We need to update the split function inside the code. Okay, try again. Okay, still. Yeah. It's a map. It will
It's not a
return.
list.
But we looped over it before, right? Didn't we loop over it?
Yeah.
And if we print x here, what will it give us? Yeah, it's a map object. We never used this before?
We did.
We did, right? But we used it directly in a loop.
Yeah.
That's why.
Okay, we don't need to do that. Just make then put that split.
Directly.
Then convert it to integer.
Okay, there should be a solution actually around this. Maybe we can say x dot, or what if we say, okay, out of this map, create a list. Convert it back to list. I never tried this before.
Okay.
Voluntary.
Okay, but still.
Yeah, but we need to actually store it somewhere. So this is x user input equals list of x, and you can say user input of 0 and user input of 1. Right? Actual numbers. See, it's now giving us what?
What,
Yeah,
it's
but
floats.
yeah, float. So what you need to do, simple. What is the minor modification that you need to make here to make it actually return an integer? Very minor. You just need to add 1 slash here.
with no
Yeah.
إيه.
This will make the
هذا أول شيء أنا أفكر فيها من أول ما بديت الكود
فهمت.
دائما كذي بعدين خلاص
little by little you'll be able to recall
كنت
on
أشوف شيء لا خلينا نحط دبل سلاش دبل سلاش
right now, so we can confirm. Control C if you want to exit that. I need to go to my class. I think that's it for today. Try to solve the next one. Okay, the next one. Of course, we didn't submit the solution.
No.
Quickly. Are we still recording?
Not sure. I think so.
Accepted. Okay, I think that's it for today. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully, the session was clear.